Let's talk about blood moons for a minute.
Got the
Blood moons, yes.
7 days blood moons. We don't know a lot, but we know little.
Yeah, and we've been trying to figure out more how it works, but also we asked some questions.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's let everybody know why, because we got a call from the old fun pimps not too long ago,
Right.
and they said, "Hey, we're thinking about having a big party out in Dallas, Texas, and would you guys be interested in like doing like a live show there?"
You had
Put
us
on-
at party.
Yeah. Yeah. At
Exactly.
Tups Brewery, specifically.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot of people. We're going to have like a big old Halloween party there.
Yeah, big Halloween party, everybody dressed up, big zombie fest, and I think we're going to be playing Blood Moons on stage in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And you're all invited.
Yeah.
So
Tickets are available now.
there's a link down below.
And what are the tickets? Like, what, 30?
Like they're super cheap, $30.
Crazy.
$30.
It's going to be a blast.
Come out to Dallas, Texas. Party with us.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
So yes, celebrating also the full release of 7 Days to Die, but then the Blood Moons is kind of the focus for
Yeah,
the
and
event.
that's a cherry on top of all this. And yeah, obviously us, we're like, okay, we're going to be playing Blood Moons on stage. We want to know more about it. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this game?
So it's like 1 versus 4.
Yes.
4 survivors, 4 humans, and then 1 is the zombie hive master.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait to be the zombie.
No, no
hive
kidding.
master. I want to do that so bad.
place where your horde night zombies spawn from. You can control a zombie, you take control of them. You can give instructions to the other zombies where to attack, to follow you, all this other stuff. And it looks cool.
Yeah, you're in charge of the zombies, which
Yeah.
is like, that's amazing. I want to be in charge of the zombies. That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
So we've been asking them questions, and they're answering some of them.
Yep.
I know they're still developing the game, but like, what did we just learn?
Well, what's the hive master do during the day was one of our questions.
Yeah.
Right. Well, first it was like, how long's a match? Like, okay, we don't understand. Like, is it just one thing? And it's like, okay, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-minute match, and I'm guessing that's at night.
I guess. But the Hive Master does do stuff like during the days leading up, right? Like
Yes.
During the day, I guess you can maybe take possession of zombies that are existing. You can't
Yeah.
really lay down spawn points for zombies.
Not until the horde.
Or not
Right.
until nighttime.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
That's
But
what we
if-
think.
But
Yeah,
if you
that's what
see like a wandering horde, then you very well might be able to take one
jump
of them
into-
on
Well, one of the
and
most
lead
important
them
things.
into a place.
Well, one of the most important things we learned was you start on day 4 and you end on day 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So there's 3 nights you got to deal with.
Okay.
And that's like a full round, I guess.
All right,
All right.
assuming that the only on the 7th night is the
That's probably where the horde like you as the horde master, you're trying to get as many points as you can, and then you'll be able to just unleash that night.
right. Just skeet.
Right.
and we'll
Yeah.
see. And this is kind of what we're trying to put together right now.
Yeah, this is dubious speculation at best, but this is what we think's going on.
But you look at the trailer, and that could change too. But like some of the stuff you see in the menus of the Hive Master is like maybe a money system in the top left, like how much blood you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that probably goes up with every day. It's like, okay, you probably have access to more blood, or
Probably.
if you manage to, if you manage to kill somebody, you probably get a bonus.
And the blood is probably used to place tokens or
Yeah,
zombie
like,
spawn
this zombie
points.
cost this amount of blood. That zombie cost that amount of blood.
And it also said in the little Steam breakdown, or was it in the Steam breakdown? Yeah, as the zombie hive master, the more kills you get, you can unlock different zombies. Mm-hmm. On the other side, you can unlock different weapons and traps for
Right.
if you're a survivor.
Man, I'm excited. It sounds fun. It
Yeah.
sounds neat. It's
And
like,
when you
all
look
right.
at from the Hive Master view in the trailer, you can see he has like construction worker, biker. There's dogs.
Yeah,
I don't see birds, but
not yet.
hopefully that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
So you can probably take little pockets and it's like, okay, in this little pocket right here, I'm going to spawn these zombies, and then I'm going to control this one zombie, and you're probably like leading a pack of zombies into the fray.
Yeah, if you see a weakness in the base,
Yeah.
you want everybody to attack that.
But like, all right, so what am I starting with? What kind of clothing do I have? What kind of weapons
We don't know.
do
We
I
don't
have?
know. This is stuff we don't
These are
know.
these are the questions that should have been answered as well when we were asking
Well,
questions.
when you
No,
read
we
that-
can
when you
ask them
read it-
1,000 questions. We don't be bug the
That's
shit out of them all
Dude,
day.
Oh, shut.
I mean, when you read it on Steam, it says for the survivors, you got to
Scavenge.
harvest and scavenge, and
Yeah.
you might start with nothing. Who knows?
Well, I mean, hopefully you're finding stuff very quickly.
That's already built. I doubt that you're going to have to go through like a workbench situation, because like one of the first shots in that trailer is a survivor looking up and seeing that there's a drop going overhead. So
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing
There's a
that you're finding more complete things in your scavenging.
better.
It's true. Yeah, you might
Or
be finding
Simon's out.
you might be finding armor
Yeah,
quicker,
of
weapons
course.
quicker.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
want it to
what
take
I'm
as long
hoping.
as Wasteland
Not
does.
with that
No,
amount
hell
of
no.
time. And
Yeah,
if we're-
you're not gonna have to read books for
you wouldn't think
for hours on
not
end.
for this
And
game.
I wonder if you're getting things from the zombies because, well, that's only been in the modded version, right?
Oh yeah, with the zombies actually, they
A
might drop
bag.
bags.
Yeah, the bags.
Right. the
Yeah, that
bags,
could still
more
happen.
bags.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dubious speculation we could do. We don't know everything, but we kind of have a surface level idea what we think this game is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, come see us in north of Dallas, Texas, and
Yeah.
we'll know more.
Yeah.
show
Yeah,
you.
come party with us. I mean, the show's going to happen, but it's going to be a few days of partying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be more of a party than the show.
For
Yeah.
sure.
We're gonna be showing the game off and goofing around and whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be just. This place is huge. It's got these big open yards where we can just eat,
It's gonna be
drink,
fun. Yeah.
get together.
Technically McKinney, Texas, but it's just North Dallas essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you didn't have Halloween plans, now you do.
Yeah. So actually, we're gonna be there all weekend. But the big day is November 2nd. That's a Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, Saturday's,
after Halloween.
Yeah, Saturday's the when we'll be on stage and doing all this shit. That'll be the biggest gathering.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you can't come Saturday, but there's stuff planned all weekend,
Yep.
you know,
Thursday
there's a
and
link in the description box. If you want to click on that, you can get tickets and you can see what other events are there if you want to join that. And yeah, I'd love to see you out there.
That'd be
Whores.
fun.
Party your ass off.
Whores.
Hell yeah, I'm
Whores?
being a whore. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking.
Oh, did you say
fucking forward to
whores?
this.
Yeah, I did. He's a whore.
Yeah.
Well, we are
Yeah, but
in this.
mostly Abstro.
We want people there.
He's on. He's
Oh, man.
on the cover, like showing his nips. and
Dude,
it's
I will.
nice.
I will blast my nips.
I know.
so hard on that.
You like?
cover.
I like it. I like to see your nips.
I had a horde night dream this morning. It was the last dream of my sleep before the alarm went off, and I was in charge of building a horde base, right? And it wasn't good. It was like we had to retreat from somewhere. I made like these walkways, but I put spikes on the walkways that we had to get away on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that ain't no good.
Neebs and Apsro, they were giving me some shit.
That's what we do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
That- that would-
regularly, but
That never happens.
And in my mind, I was like, well, this is kind of deserved too. I put spikes on our retreat path.
What was I thinking?
What was I even thinking? Why would I
Why
do
am
that?
I so
and then the
dumb?
horde's coming, and I tell you what, I got so mad at Neebs, particularly
There
in
you
the
go.
dream. I flicked him off.
Oh wow.
And
You did not.
I did. I went there.
Oh man.
Wow.
That's
And
serious.
he was like, oh. And then I woke up.
Yeah. I like when I get under your skin. It's fun.
You did in my dream.
Yeah.
You love to on the stream when you get a couple beverages in you, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like the sassiest version of Neebs ever.
Yep.
I love it too, especially when you guys are talking about shit you don't know anything about.
Which is all the time.
Yeah, it's
all
like,
the
that's
time.
every day.
Yep. When you first said that, I thought you said whore base, and I thought that'd be a fun game. Like,
Too.
Whore base.
like imagine, I don't know, you're a rock star or something, and you gotta like fortify because the whores come out at night.
The whores. Yeah.
It could just be a what you call it, a mod.
Whore
Do
night.
mod 7
Doesn't
days.
it need to be mod? If blood moons allow you to spawn the zombie strippers, just spawn a ton of zombie strippers.
And then you
He's
got a
a
whore
base.
night.
But they don't need to be zombies. They could just be like kind of
screaming?
well dressed, just whores. You know, that happen to be like
Yeah.
moping around like zombies, but they look hot.
They're mad
Yeah,
because you
with-
didn't pay them.
With way too much makeup, way too much color.
Yeah,
Be
it's like,
different
oh, come
maps.
on,
They do the lot lizard one where you're in a truck
truck stop?
Lot
Yeah,
You gotta
absolutely.
fortify all the
Stop.
trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lot Lizard would be a fun name for a game too.
Maybe
Yeah.
like a
Hey man, let's
true.
play some Lot Lizard.
yeah, a Hilton somewhere or Vegas for sure. Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Vegas is tough.
Yep.
That's a tough one.
Truck
high
stops,
dollar, high dollar
yeah.
whore night.
Okay. Well, modders.
Yep, think about it.
There you go, Kane.
Kane, what are you doing?
Kane,
Nothing.
he's working on it. Yeah, he's got his own shit going on.
You know Kane's busy.
Yeah,
Damn.
and you know, and Kane's supposed to be going to the show that we're doing soon.
Yeah.
He'll be in a
One in
live
Durham.
show.
Yeah, when this comes out, we're what? Going to be 2 weeks away from that?
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
About when this drops?
Then.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm ready too. We did
like
not
that
plan
match.
on doing another show so quickly
I
after.
know.
But it's not the same.
We're not going
It's-
to pass that up.
Yeah, it's just that's a party that we happen to be talking a little bit at
Yeah.
Yeah.
and playing games. Oh, Oh, poor us. Oh, woe
We
is
got
us.
it bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to come party in Texas and play some video games? No.
That's what I was just thinking, man. Like, because I still stand by. I think 7 Days is my favorite game.
As far as
yeah.
survival game, it's up there. I mean,
Man.
yeah, we did that tier list that one time. And
Still
yeah,
for me.
It's great.
And to
Was
be
it the
in
top?
It was at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
all agreed. It's like, hey, if we have to pick one, 7 Days is probably our one.
the replayability and
Yeah. I always enjoy, we talked about it so much. But
I
yeah,
know.
I just enjoy that early game where it's like, okay, early survival, I get to pick a new base.
And we're gonna get to experience that again on we will have started recording 1.0,
Yeah.
which we're doing Monday as we stand right now. But
I'm excited about just the new look of the. It just looks cleaner to me.
it is.
The characters look great.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks cleaner. Yeah, the characters look good. I love the way the zombies explode, like with explosives.
Yeah,
God, that
yeah.
was good. You had little giblets everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute till we get
I
those
can't wait to get C4 charges and attach them to every one of them.
and each
I will
other.
be doing that all day. What'd you do today? I attached C4 to zombies.
You know, damn
Them
well
all
what I
day.
did.
Summer is here. And, one of my favorite summer treats growing up was always Italian ices and Mr. Softy. And he'd have all the treats. And why is that relevant? You might ask. Because Liquid IV is here, my friends, and they have summer flavors like popsicle firecracker and rainbow sherbet that hit the spot when you need to hydrate yourself. That's right, hydrating relief coming in tasty summer treat flavors all summer long. Indulge in hydration with electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients from the #1 powdered hydration brand in America, Liquid IV. I literally just ordered Liquid IV 2 minutes ago. And I did not go for these flavors, the popsicle firecracker or the rainbow sherbet. I was feeling strawberry this time. And that's not the sugar-free. They got white peach sugar-free that I also like too. They got sugar-free options, new flavors going on. I mean, come on. And Liquid IV uses Hydroscience. It's an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. So indulge in hydration this summer with Liquid IV and get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Neebs at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Neebs at liquidiv.com.
Poppy is hungry. Poppy's eating all kinds of food over there. Does she eat all day long?
She can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she only gets, it'll depend. She grazes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she ever turn food down?
Oh, yeah. There could be food out for 12 hours, and she
Really?
won't eat it until,
Some-
she's ready.
Some dogs don't matter. They're always ready to eat.
Nope.
Just ate.
Most
Yeah.
dogs I know are vacuum cleaners, like walking vacuum cleaners.
Not Pop.
Emily is not. I told you I've been trying to plump her up a little bit, get a higher calorie food,
Right?
and I bought
Donuts?
no,
You should go for donuts. That's
No.
a lot of calories.
but giving her canned wet food,
Mm-hmm.
and she just looked at me like, what really?
Like,
She doesn't
I can
stop.
have this?
She doesn't stop. Like on that, she'll eat that whole can and just so happy. It makes me happy too.
Now she's a skinny dog.
She's
Is
a
she,
skinny dog.
Yeah.
Is she normal weight for her breed?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Vet
Yeah.
never said anything.
No,
Right.
but yeah,
So-
she's healthy. But I
Okay.
mean, when people, did I ever bring that up on the stream? The one
Yeah,
night
that one lady accused you
Ah.
of not feeding your
yeah,
dog.
and then I got mean mugged by her friend, just looking at me like I'm this horrible dog owner.
You should have gave him the
witnessed it.
finger
It
like
was
you did in
weird.
your
Yeah,
dream.
it was weird, wasn't it?
Or at least I saw it happen to you after you told me about it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I just did.
Pieces of shit. They have
Oh,
no idea.
Yeah, they don't know.
I don't know nothing.
But she does look skinny. But, again,
just-
it's a breed.
It's a
She's
breed.
skinny, and she does look like ready to go. Anytime I go out with you guys to the bar and your dog's there, I look
Ready
at
to
the
leave.
dog, and she just looks like I'm ready
She
to
didn't
go.
want to just sit there. She wants to do, yeah.
I don't think
she's a
she,
homebody.
Well, I don't know if she actually is. She just looks that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
She's
She
like-
wants to do. She wants to be home or catching a frisbee.
yeah, for sure.
She's
It's
like,
one of
when,
the
are we,
two.
when are we going not here? I want to go somewhere I can run.
Yeah.
I struggle with dogs because they're always hungry, and if you have a dog around, you go in the kitchen, they think it's time to eat,
Oh, yeah.
and I can relate because I'm like, I'm always hungry. I know how you feel. You should probably eat something.
Yeah.
Right. We give them the little healthy snacks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we need to keep a treat bag around the office that we can just shake and Neebs can come running.
What's in it?
Yeah, what is that's the
Depending on what's
question.
in it.
Want some raw beets?
Since we went here, I just had last night. I had a sandwich that made me so happy, and mostly because there was something on it that I've never had on a sandwich. Not that that hasn't been on sandwiches elsewhere. I've just never come across it, and it made me so happy. So it was here. Let me read the.
Man, I want to guess. Let's all guess.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what is on this
It's-
sandwich that
it's,
I've
uh,
never had on a sandwich?
I can.
Can you tell me
give
if
me a
it's a
hint.
fruit?
I'll give you. No, it is not.
Not fruit.
Fruit.
What about a nut?
It's not. It's
No
not
nuts.
a nut.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not. I wouldn't be
Is it a
opposed to
protein?
pine nuts on a
Is it a
sandwich.
No,
pecan
put a
sandwich?
damn nut on a
Of course
sandwich.
not.
So the sandwich is called the Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom.
God, you
Okay.
touching that
That
mic.
that gives no indicator
No.
of
stop.
this.
Sand.
Oh.
Is there sand on the
You
sandwich?
stop telling me what not to touch. Son.
Is it orange peel? No, not a fruit.
No,
That's
go
a-
ahead.
that is a
Not a
dumb
fruit, not a
guess.
nut,
What a
no,
dumb
not
guess.
sand.
I've asked
Should I give you
good
another
questions.
clue?
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's a vegetable.
It's
Okay.
a vegetable.
Vegetable.
Broccoli?
okay,
No,
Broccoli sandwich?
no.
that's fine. All right. So anyway, so that's the whole question. What sandwich?
Celery
vegetable?
sandwich.
What the topping on it? That
Yeah, that's a
okay.
vegetable.
So here's what else is on the. Here's what else is on the
Okay.
sandwich.
All right.
So it's a Cuban roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it like it was in a what's the
Panini press.
Little
panini press
little-
kind of thing,
little
and the
hot
bread
ass
was
little
perfect.
panini.
Mhm.
Right.
Cauliflower.
It was brisket was the meat,
Uh-huh.
All right.
which was really nice. The cheese was provolone, which I'm
right.
always on the fence of, a flavorless cheese. You know, a hoagie spread. I don't know what that was. It kind of
Right.
blended with this particular topping, and there's only one other ingredient, which is this.
Squash.
Zucchini.
Uh-uh.
Man,
Fish. Carrot.
don't know.
I mean, we can give up at any point. You want me to just say it?
No, I
Yeah.
said beet, and that's not
It's
why you
not-
said earlier.
Australians put beet on everything.
Should I'll give one more clue?
Okay.
It's leafy.
Leafy.
Cabbage.
No.
Spinach. Spinach is on sandwich all the
Yeah,
time.
spinach
course
is
it
on
is.
sandwich. Lettuce is that's
It's
on
my
lettuce.
favorite leafy, probably.
Leafy.
Leafy.
Oh, is it not greens like collard greens?
Collards.
Brussels
Collards.
collards.
It was vinegared
Collards.
collard, like they're
Oh.
done down
Like
here.
cooked?
Huh?
Like they're
Yeah.
cooked? Okay, yeah, that sounds
I
great.
can see that.
That was
working
on
in
the
a sandwich,
brisket,
Absolutely.
and it made me so fucking happy.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I can see that working in the damn
Yep.
heartbeat.
It was a pleasant surprise.
All right.
That'd probably be the only way I'd eat collards. I don't like them just by themselves.
Oh, gotcha.
They're bitter, right?
You got to mix them in with
Well, with the
something.
vinegar.
Yeah, with the vinegar.
The southern
Kind
way.
of plain.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a leaf you soak in vinegar, pretty much.
Made me happy.
Well,
It
it's
made me
cooked.
start thinking there could have been a better cheese on there. Like-
yeah, get rid of the provolone.
Provolone's just there for
Provolone
provolone.
could be very good if it's smoked and you like provolone.
Pop some,
even if they smoked it or something. But I'm
pop
thinking
some
like,
Havarti on that bitch.
Well, that's talk about a plain ass freaking cheese, and I like
Havarti?
Havarti.
I love the way Havarti
I
tastes.
like Havarti. It's creamy, but it is very plain.
It's got a
Okay.
good
Sorry.
taste.
what about making like kind of a sweeter cheese?
Ooh.
Sweeten the cheese to counter that vinegar a little bit.
Strawberry
like maybe
cheese.
like a truffled sweet Gouda.
Ooh.
I can't
Just
believe
seeing
I'm
that
so-
on what's
yeah,
that?
Nothing. I don't even want to fucking talk to you guys anymore.
Well,
I'm
you're-
tired of your witchcraft.
No, it's good. I could talk cheese. I'm feeling anyone who's listening this
Well, I don't want
They're
to go down
over
that
it.
road.
maybe.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they were guessing along with us, and turns out it was collards the whole time.
Well, Simon, you've been quarantined, right?
Yep.
You just got over COVID.
Didn't really quarantine, but I tried to be careful.
You stayed away.
I needed to stay away from you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Went to the movies,
Yeah.
hanging out, fucking going
Rode
to
the
restaurants,
bus. Yep.
riding the bus.
coughed as much as possible.
Yeah. But yeah, no, COVID freaking sucked. But I'm better now.
Good.
Hooray!
Hooray.
And we were just hanging with you that night prior.
I know. No.
Yeah, no. When you said you had it, I
Kissing
was
with
like,
tongue.
"Fuck!" We were all over you. I was kissing you.
Oh man, freaking yeah, it wasn't good. And I'd worked out like the day before that night, prior to going out. So the next day I was like, felt like fucking I had done a triathlon, and I'm like,
'Cause
I
you're
didn't work
sore.
out that fucking hard, and I didn't know, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, am I hungover? I'm like, I drank, but I'm like, not
Well,
this
when we
kind
saw
of
you on that
hangover.
Tuesday, you said you thought you might have been sore from a different workout you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, halfway through recording whatever we recorded that day, like actually probably 20 minutes in, I was like, I just need to leave.
You got smacked.
Yeah,
to
yeah, you can
leave.
feel it.
So I'm like, when we're done recording, and that dragged on forever, it felt like, because I was feeling like sick.
Which game was it?
Yeah, what was that we were recording?
I want to say, was it Enshrouded?
If it was Tuesday it might have been Conan, right?
It was Conan.
If it was Tuesday, it was probably Conan.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. I wanted out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I wonder which episode it was.
It was like, whatever it was like 3:30, and I'm like, I need to get out of here, guys.
Oh, that's where we went to that dungeon and fought that lady, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, we were doing
Yeah.
bosses and stuff,
Yep.
which will come out in like 3 months from
So
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
whenever you see
We're
that,
so far ahead on
this
Conan.
lady's like very powerful. She's
Yeah.
like a one-shot kill you kind of
that was
girl.
fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah, no. it's-
Simon was struggling to get through that one.
Yes. And when I got home, I just crawled under the covers, and I was just like, oh, God. And then I just started to moan of like,
Oh,
but it was only like, and it only lasted for like, probably the whole thing was like 30 hours of like shitty feeling like
Yeah.
shit.
Just hang out, watch a movie or something.
Yeah. And then
Do what you can to get through it.
Yeah. Anywho,
here
you
you
guys
are.
have a good, we got something going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Talk about it
Yep.
later. I'm
Later?
Sure. Meaning we'll
What are we
talk
waiting on?
about
Talk
it.
about it now.
We'll talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it afterwards.
Oh,
That's
after we
true.
go.
Oh yeah,
But this is the pre.
yeah. The event is Neebs' birthday party.
Man, I already
Right.
forgot about it.
We're all going to. Well, some of us are getting hotels.
Are we?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm crashing
Yeah.
the night. I was like, why not?
I'm gonna
Oh,
oobs
shit.
it. I think I'm gonna oobs it because I
Good.
got animals to take care of, and
That should be fun. I'm jealous of that whole like
at
getting
that-
a freaking room thing. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, after the party, and just go back to the room.
the last time I was at that venue, did a nice long beach walk.
It's called the Sea Witch in
yeah.
Carolina Beach.
Last time I was there was maybe a month and a half ago or something like that. We were out there, and it was close to midnight. The band at that night, usually they have some pretty good bands there, and they will obviously that night.
Yeah.
But that particular night, the band was really bad. Nobody cared, of course. They were all like dancing, and it's such an eclectic group of ages and individuals.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
old, retired, like just.
You'll see an
and-
80-year-old couple there.
Yeah, and then
dancing.
this is
Right.
like midnight or after midnight. Kids were running around still.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on? But
Carolina Beach,
Carolina
man.
Beach is what's going on.
Carolina damn Beach is
Yeah.
what the
I
hell
love
happened
that.
there.
And you see that you go to different countries, you see that all the time.
Yeah,
You go to like a Hispanic country, more Latino, like
Yeah.
kids are playing,
Yeah.
grandparents are there. They're all out.
but kids at bars or at midnight or after is usually frowned upon.
Well, it depends on this is like an open
depends.
air place
Yeah.
where you can get
Yeah, I mean, it's a
food.
beach, you know.
No, for
everyone's
sure.
on vacation.
I'm not bitching about
it's
it.
like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Let the kids
It
run.
really solely depends on like what the parents are doing. 'Cause if they're just trashed and don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
and the bar is your babysitter,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
bueno.
Bless you, Dora. You just scared the shit out of Poppy.
Well, Poppy came to me.
Yeah, she's checking. She's like, "You okay?"
It feels so good to sneeze.
Oh
like, I
man, that
can-
one felt good,
Oh,
and it was
my
just a
God.
one
Hear
banger.
it.
One banger. One of the two cats. Only one animal that I'm taking care of reacts to my sneezes in a scared way, and it's the big boy, Jasper. My sneezes scare the shit
Well,
out
they're
of him.
loud.
Right,
A
but
lot more
They're not
vocal
always that
needs to be
loud.
there.
Like
They're
I'm
pretty-
usually quite loud. I'm
Yeah.
surprised at how. At
They're
least
loud.
I've never noticed you to be so loud.
that was 3 in 1 right there.
Felt it.
Yeah, it wore me out there.
Yeah,
just had to
even
get
I
on.
feel relieved.
Oof.
Like when I hold back on a sneeze, people usually react, and I'm like, really? I'm like, that was me.
Man, the
being
people
conscious of it.
that do the
Oh god.
what the fuck is
That
that?
feels like
can't
an aneurysm you're ready to
But
have.
Yeah,
but you've seen people
Yeah,
sneeze
yeah,
that
they
way.
hold it
One of
in.
my
There's
good
no-
friends.
Yeah, it's like,
A lot of people do, and I guess
Yep.
they're relieved with that. They're just wired that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the voice thing, but it was a voice sneeze. I feel like, I don't know. When I sneeze, I can just do air. I mean, not when I'm like around somebody, but
Yeah, we've talked about.
You
You
can just,
talked about this.
like relax your vocal cords and it's just air that comes
so
out.
give me a.
God, I
give
wanna-
me your impression.
You're so
of
much better
yourself.
at everything, Nate.
I'm just saying,
But it's been a
Give it
thing.
a try.
But do it though.
It'd be more
I
like
want to
a-
hear it.
like just air coming out.
So that was it. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
okay. All right. Very good. Next time you're sneezing, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, record
live.
it.
Yeah.
Record it.
No, I mean like during the stream or something like that, because you're all about farting and burping anyway.
Yeah.
So why not just let me know? I want to hear that.
I'll let you know as soon as, like, 10 minutes before I got to sneeze.
I love
No,
how
but like wave your hand in the air.
Okay, here we
just,
go. Check it
Just
out.
with a sneeze that I had, Neebs was like, I can do that better. I
No, we've-
freaking
we've
sneezed.
we've had this
You've taken
conversation
this-
for
you
years.
have,
That's true,
and this is
yeah.
interesting. He usually takes the better, where I'm just amazed and I want to see it because I've never noticed you sneeze. So next time you really just
I'm very
please
stealthy.
wave. I know.
Listen, this isn't a bet. Like, listen, if I go, hey man,
In your head, it is.
there's a great pizza place downtown. And you're like, nah, I like the one I got. And I'm like, it's really good. You should try it.
Oh,
Right?
I don't think yours is better. I think you get much less. Like I think he gets satisfaction. So do I. I think you get when you get that like.
Oh, it feels
that
good.
Oh, it's
reaction.
fun.
It
Yeah, the
feels
release.
good.
The release.
Yeah.
The breathy one, I'm thinking that's kind of like you ever masturbate and then like hardly anything comes out. It's kind of
Yep.
like that version
Right?
of a sneeze.
You want to be real vocal about it.
Yeah, no, well you don't get the
Okay.
satisfaction. You feel me? You
I'm just thinking maybe people are sleeping around you or something.
it's a funny
It's,
analogy.
it's another option to have.
All right.
Or you're doing a podcast or something.
All right.
Wait.
No, I'm glad you did. Now we had something to talk about.
I mean, I am too. I feel better.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thank you for caring.
Summer is here, so fuel up with Factor's no prep, no mess meals and set some healthy food goals for yourself. I know that's what I'm doing. With options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto, Factor's fresh and never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you always have time to enjoy nutritious and great tasting food. I'm picky, I've said it before, and Factor checks all the boxes. Consistent. It makes me feel good when I'm done eating it. Like somehow they cracked the code on juicy chicken, and it's hard enough to get that in restaurants all the time. So really, it's just, it keeps me out of fast food places. It keeps me from eating frozen food that I know is just chock full of crap that I don't want to eat. And who doesn't like avoiding the freaking grocery store as much as possible? Me, that's who. And they have 35 different meals and over 60 add-ons to choose from every week, so you always have new flavors to explore. So, why don't you do yourself a favor and head to factormeals.com/Neebs50 and use code Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month. That's code Neebs50 at factormeals.com/Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Thank you, Factor.
Neebs and I went and saw Deadpool. You guys hadn't seen it yet, right?
No, I have not
All
seen
right, well,
it.
we can't spoil anything. Other than it's good.
It was
Go,
good.
Yeah,
and we
go see
prepped.
Deadpool.
We,
So what?
we prepped with a lot of mimosas.
Yeah,
And-
you and Aztecia were drinking all morning.
Not all morning, but
Eh,
kinda.
you showed up pretty
Really?
blitzed.
Yeah, we
Like
had some.
sunglasses on. So
Yeah.
Can't even form a sentence.
We had to do we had to prep for the live show. We had a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff we were putting together, things we got in boxes we were organizing.
So you got
So-
your mimosa on, huh?
Yeah, we had mimosas, and then we had pineapple and orange juice and vodka as well, and we were like putting it all in the blender, making these like fruit drinks.
Yeah.
I like fruit drinks.
Yep. And then we went over to Spindles and we had some meatloaf and some more mimosas.
Spindles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
been there?
that's that little restaurant right beside the theater.
Yeah.
At the point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they
They're-
got some killer fucking meatloaf.
It's huge. It's like Wagyu meatloaf.
So
that's what
okay,
they call it, but
so now, if you were to 1 to 10 that meatloaf, go ahead.
versus
Well,
our
just I
normal
want to
meatloaf?
see. Yeah,
Man,
I want to.
all right.
I want this
wow,
meatloaf
you
comparison.
Do you
I mean-
really?
I would say it's like a 7, 8.
And versus Sawmills
Different
is
though, because when I go to Sawmill, it's
meatloaf.
It's a tomato one,
Okay.
and then there, do they have a sauce on theirs?
Yeah. Wait,
brown
a
gravy?
sawmill? Well, no, the sawmill is just usually gravy.
Yeah, but
Then you get it
I
without
haven't
the
switched
gravy,
it
and
up,
you
yeah.
just like pour ketchup all over.
Oh
it.
yeah,
Ugh.
it's way better. And then, but Spindles was it a brown sauce?
Yeah,
or
it's just
something?
like a brown. Yeah, it's a brown gravy.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
all in on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's
What
really
is it
good. It's
Is
really
it big?
good.
You said
It's thick.
Oh yeah, it's thick as shit. It's a good meatloaf.
Go get a mimosa and,
Yeah.
and a
And
meatloaf.
then go watch Deadpool.
Mimosa.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
All right.
Watch him drag Hugh Jackman out of retirement and pal him around on screen.
It's
again.
fun. It's a fun movie. It's very funny. I see it is more of a roast than a movie than a story.
Yeah, it's an interesting film because
it's
I mean,
good.
you have to have sort of a knowledge or a knowledge of the last 15 to 20 years of comic book movies. You know what I mean?
And
It's like,
Marvel.
This isn't like if you went into this movie not knowing anything about superhero movies, you'd be confused as shit.
Really?
Yeah.
But not just the movies, all the companies behind them.
Right. Yeah, because it makes fun of Fox, makes fun of Marvel, and just picks apart that shit left and right. It's a lot of fun.
I've missed a lot of crucial movies in the Marvel world.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay. How you feel about the Doctor Doom reveal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did they cancel that already?
Wait, what?
I
No,
don't
what
know.
are you talking
I was just
about?
flipping through headlines and I was like, it was like Robert Downey backs out. But that might have been not right.
I think that's some damn fake ass news.
Could've
Look at that
been.
news where Simon looks
Really?
at
I
news.
don't know.
I didn't
Yeah.
care enough to read it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think so.
That'd be weird as
Yeah,
hell.
I feel like I would have heard that at least this morning.
How's that make you feel? I'm not too excited about it.
I'm on the fence. If it is the Russo brothers doing these next two Avenger movies, and they did Infinity War and Endgame, those movies were wonderful.
I'm sure the movies will be fine,
Yeah,
but it's just
it's
that
all-
idea.
it's all in how they play it. It's like I'm not 100% opposed to it, but I'm not 100% on board. But it intrigues me enough to make me go, I want to see what they do with this.
Yeah.
So which is what I mean. That's mission accomplished because now I want to see that fucking movie.
So does Iron Man not exist in that world?
Who knows? Or maybe it's a version of Tony Stark that went evil. But yeah, that's so lame. I hope they can't go that route. That's too simple.
Right?
Right? Yeah, it's
A lot
like
of
the Russo
speculation here,
brothers.
but that's
Hopefully they'll
fun.
be, hopefully they'll be smarter than that, and they're going to bring him back in a way that's clever and inventive. Because him just being a bad version of Tony Stark that is now Doctor Doom is dumb.
Why did you see? I just assumed that he was just going to be the actor that was going to be playing Doctor Doom under a mask. So that's not the case.
But yeah, I mean, now Marvel's introduced this whole multiverse thing where it's like, oh, this could be a Tony Stark from this dimension.
That's
and
what they were
he's
saying,
bad.
though?
It could happen.
I mean,
know.
it could,
you could
but
do
to me, it
anything.
just seems odd to assume that. Not to say that isn't.
No, it seems
thought
odd
he
to
was just a-
assume that.
I
They're
thought he
going
was
to have
just an
Robert Downey
actor.
Jr. on screen and not show his face the entire time.
Right.
No.
That
was gonna,
seems crazy.
No. Well, I was going to ask. Well, you're quick to be on the attack.
Yeah, he
I was gonna ask if this character was just this one person that was always behind the mask. I don't know anything about
Not usually, no.
Doom or whatever.
Because,
this
I don't know
character is.
enough either.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I only know it from the one or two fucking Fantastic Four. He's usually the main villain for the Fantastic Four.
Is that what it is?
And he's
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I don't know the world very much.
Okay, from what I know, and this is surface level comic book information, Doctor Doom is the main antagonist for the Fantastic Four, which they're doing a movie of that.
Right, I
So
did
they got
see
a
that.
Fantastic Four movie coming out, and then they got 2 more Avenger movies coming out. So, who the hell knows?
We'll see.
Couple movies that have had big actors. I mean, was James Earl Jones big when Star Wars was filmed?
I don't.
Never
I
showed
don't
his
remember.
face.
Yeah. Well, that was a last minute thing too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mandalorian. They
Because
didn't show it
Lucas
much.
at the end of it, he was editing, and he was like, "Oh God, I didn't put any black people in this. Call James."
still
that's
didn't
true.
show him.
No, didn't show him. That was
Yeah.
a later edition.
Right.
Have you guys ever heard the footage of I forget the actor's name, David Prowse or something? But it's the guy who's actually Darth Vader.
With that, when they showed him.
Yeah, he was delivering the lines on set, like as they were filming, and he's just got like this such a weird high pitched wimpy voice. It's hilarious hearing it come out of Darth Vader.
Didn't work, huh?
No, did not work. They were like, "Oh, this guy's got the presence, but he does not have the voice to make this intimidating."
Yeah.
Hey,
bad.
show me where the Empire is. Where's Alderaan?
You sleepy, Simon?
He's just getting over
You're yawning
COVID.
over there. I don't know.
You're making a comment on yeah, a little yawn. I'm not sleepy. Sometimes
right.
I just yawn.
All right, I'll just
But
check.
anyway, everyone got brought into that, and we're sure that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only talked about it on the Patreon podcast, but yeah, I won that Mario Kart tournament, y'all. If
That's
you didn't see
right.
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just,
I watched the video finally. It was great.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, you kicked ass.
That's
I
on the
did.
dumpster. Magic dumpster.
It's on the Magic Dumpster.
The
Yeah,
whole,
thing.
Kansas City tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. Such a quick little trip. Doesn't even feel like it happened.
It's if you hadn't watched it, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun
got some badass barbecue from Joe's Barbecue. Apparently the best
barbecue.
there, and and won the tourney. So
Now, was there any moment that sticks out that was like, ooh, almost didn't win that round?
There's a big monkey wrench in the middle of the stream where they switch up the rules a little bit.
yeah,
We're
when
like,
I
what?
when I was like, well, I won from what they said we were gonna do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then there was a twist that I was not the keenest on, you know.
Oh yeah, the twist was like, oh, let's.
Hey, it didn't take so long. Let's play some more.
How about
Yeah.
the best of?
How about we do that for fun?
It's like, but I won.
But
Right?
what if I
said,
don't
"Stop
win
the
this
count.
time?
We're done.
I don't win. It's
Yeah.
Mario Kart. You
Then
don't
I'll
know.
have a problem with it.
That really puts you in such a weird position because you got money going to a hospital that
Yeah.
you care about.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah,
really?
It is weird. Like, ugh.
Yeah. So
That all worked out well.
Yeah, it did work. Yeah, because you smoked everybody in the
Yeah,
last
those
couple
last
rounds.
videos.
Good God.
It was
It's
embarrassing.
pretty insane how in the zone you were.
Yeah, it felt good. That was good stuff.
now, do you think that the coins played a role?
Yeah, I listen.
Had to.
I was getting coins as much as possible, as long as it didn't affect my drift or my
Yeah.
corners.
Yeah, everyone else didn't know that.
No.
That was info that we learned that you knew.
No, I'm just saying it obviously played a role in his domination, and that's great.
I'm sure they were getting coins too. There's no telling.
Of course they were.
Yes,
but
for,
really,
for the audience that doesn't watch the stream, apparently in Mario Kart, when you grab coins, the more coins you have for a total up to 10, the faster you will go.
I didn't know that.
And Dora first
Dora's
played
been
it on
playing
the
this for
stream.
20 years.
If
Didn't know
I
that.
did know that, I had forgotten. I hadn't played for a long time, so
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. But I did legit practice.
you did.
Yeah. No, you killed it.
And on another, keeping it gaming because we're a gaming channel. That Advance Wars game I play on my Switch.
Yeah.
And I bought Advance Wars 1 and 2. So I've been playing 1, and it's like that, you know, you got the blocks and the military strategy kind of thing. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have played it or know what I'm talking about. And you get tanks and boats and planes and stuff like that. And it's turn-based kind of, you know. Interestingly, the characters are, you like have kids running these armies, and
Oh, God.
like the story's ridiculous and cutesy, but it's
Okay.
war. So that's all interesting. But whatever, the game, I love it. It's a good time killer. I play it often on flights. So I was playing that on the way. I've been on the final boss for Advanced Wars 1. Kept losing. His name's Sturm. This looks like kind of a robot, talks robot. It's Sturm.
All right, I like it.
Sturm. And I couldn't beat him. Like, and some of these matches go a while, like hours. They can.
For one
Like,
match?
For one match.
Jesus.
Right? So I started on my flight there. I started one more time against him on my flight back or flying back. So a few more hours, about 3 hours of playing that match against Sturm.
Oh, God.
Wow.
And then when I got back, I hooked it up to the TV and played maybe another hour and finally beat Sturm.
After all this time.
Over 4 hours of that final match.
That's really I can't. That shocks me, man.
Yeah, but you can stop at any point and just
course.
jump
Yeah.
right back in,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. So
Nope, can't do it. Gotta play
Shit,
it till
it's
I
like
beat
that
it.
in like some games like World of Warcraft. Like when you go into a dungeon or fight a boss, it's like, no, we're in here for the next 2 hours to beat this boss.
Yeah,
Like, that exists.
I
And there's
enjoyed
other
it.
people involved.
yeah.
It was rewarding, and now I'm playing Advance Wars 2. So,
you go.
yeah, it was rewarding. It's a great...
Oh no, it's rewarding. They pay a lot of people a lot of money to get your brain addicted to it.
Yep.
It's rewarding.
Emily's sitting beside him, had not peed in 3 hours.
Right.
I'm just doing one
Not
more.
now, Emily.
Yeah.
I remember the moment I was like, ooh, like probably an hour out from the win, where I was like, oh man, I'm actually kind of turning this around now. It was a very good moment.
Wow.
head.
That's determination right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, I like certain games.
They should
Simon.
make a movie.
No,
about it.
no. Listen, it's all
Video
good.
games are fun. Who
No,
knows?
I get it. Like, but that in particular, like to think about
The amount of
3
time?
hours
It was probably
You know?
over
Yeah, for one match, that's,
of one match.
that is a lot.
That
Yeah.
seems intense, and especially if that can easily kind of turn into a fail, and then you're going, well,
It
there
could've.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to finish it. You got to start over because this is how long it takes.
Yeah.
When you fail, you're like, man, there are so many other things I could have done tonight.
Or in a game like this, you're like, if you fail, you're like, okay,
What did I do
should,
wrong?
I should
Right,
go about
right.
it this way.
You start strategizing.
You start strategizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point of it. It's a good
is.
little brain
Exercise.
game. Yeah, it's fun.
There you go.
There you go.
No,
That
I
was
could,
my-
yeah, I could dig on a game like that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
It's great.
3
for
hours,
flying.
3 hours for one match. I was like, yeah, lose it. Like, oh fuck, I
You
gotta
can't
start
pause
that over.
and come back
You
to
can
it?
pause.
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. You
Yeah.
can leave at any point. That's why the match could go on for
Okay.
years if
That's
you wanted.
better.
It's like playing a game of chess, really, if you look at it that way. Just take a break after a turn.
It's a long game.
But I think a really good thing I like about it for flying is it doesn't make your eyes tired per se. You're not watching a shit ton of stuff move.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like a screen with your
Yeah.
your pieces on the board.
Yeah,
Yeah. Simple game.
exactly.
Yeah.
Weird that kids are running war, but whatever.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, it's for the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, war's good business. It's a
Yeah.
good lesson for you kids. Get into war.
Shoot.
It's very profitable.
Yeah, it's doing just fine. Shit.
It's never going anywhere.
I'm trying to buy stock in war.
Yeah.
Just to,
I mean, you kind of can.
It's called Raytheon.
yeah. Oh, there you go. Raytheon. Good. I'll look that up.
War's getting crazy now with all the cheaper weapons.
Oh, drones and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Little
stuff you can
$15 drone can
throw together.
take out a high end missile system. It's like, oh fuck, that's something.
now everybody's trying to figure out how to take out drones.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, that's the new war. War is always changing, but it never is.
It's crazy when you see some of the drone shows. I'm talking about like the light shows with all the pre-programmed drones
Oh yeah,
and
like
stuff like that.
3D. Yeah, that's
Like,
only gonna get better and better.
Yeah, you look at them and they're fucking amazing these
Yeah.
days. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, those fuckers are doing wars too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not the little ones, but you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's kind of nuts.
Depends on what you use it for.
Yeah, you wonder what that's gonna look like in 20 years. Will these drones get smaller and cheaper? And it's like, okay, like what kind of a light show can you put up in the sky with that?
Oh, my
How many
God.
drones? How many little drones can you have in the sky, all form in a 3D image?
They could pull off animation.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. As long as the drones know where to be in 3D space, yeah, do it.
Turn
Go
on
for
and
it.
off lights and like just
Like
shift.
it's
it
beautiful in
around.
its simplicity. It's like, okay, I completely understand how the concept works, but yeah, all you
Yeah.
just need is a lot of time, animation software, and just drone positioning. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen there's a guy, this YouTube channel. He like lives in a desert, but yeah, he's got all his drones in his backyard, and it's like this. It's like a big runway, and all the drones are just sitting on it, and he hits a button. It's so fun to watch them all fly off at the same time. It's like, okay, they're gonna form an image above his house. He's one of these guys that does like, decorates his house crazy for Halloween and puts music to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then now he's got like drones flying around his house while all this shit's happening. Like, thank God I'm not his neighbor. Imagine living next to that shit.
So
like-
for
it's the-
Halloween, that's cool. It's one night.
So they could launch, I don't know, 2,000 drones and basically just fly up and make a big television screen in the sky, right?
Yeah.
And each one's just a pixel.
Yeah.
And you could just watch a whole movie. Or
Yeah.
that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Like a
Yeah.
drive-in where you just all. But the whole city's in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could really, you're getting creative here, but you could really elevate storytelling. Like if you had a story, something going on, and you had the drones in the background kind of coordinated with what you're telling. You know what I mean? And then the princess did that. And the drones have to form the princess, and they can form the image.
And then the lightning and
yeah, exactly. It was like, yeah, you can have a
Oh.
lot of fun.
Oh,
mixing
this is
that.
Disney. Meaning like when you go to the park.
Drone
it'll be like
park.
the future of like their like
Yeah.
whatever they do.
Oh, Disney.
No, life's crazy with the stuff that, like, man, our generation, we're seeing a lot from, our childhood to now.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got to
it's
witness an
insane.
incredible jump in technology.
insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now no one's surprised anymore.
About anything. Aliens, nothing.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we could
Right.
teleport. I figured we could.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
right?
Oh, cool. Cool. We have one in our basement. Little teleporter.
But no, you wouldn't be as surprised now as you would have been 40 years ago.
Because we did get hit so fast with some big.
Yeah, computer technology, the internet, good God, the internet alone.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yep.
Just to witness the birth of that.
Or being able to change your TV without getting up. You're like, what?
How the fuck they do this? Dude, that was
crazy.
magic to me. I remember exactly what that remote looked like, and I remember thinking it was so cool I could hide on the other side of the couch and change a channel if my dad was watching something.
Yeah.
Like I was a magician.
Oh, that's fun.
yeah,
But
he didn't like it.
And like entertainment, other than just the regular basic channels, like cable was such a big, like that's something I experienced. Like oh wow,
When you got cable.
yeah, it was like I got 20 something things to watch. It was like I got addicted to.
I bet you had
quick.
WGN, Chicago's network, didn't you? Fancy pants.
No, we had in New York.
No, I mean WGN came with the cable package.
Oh, did it?
That was
Yeah.
one of those.
All I just knew is
USA.
I get the Playboy channel if I hit 3 and 7 at the same time. It was like all fuzzy.
Oh, yeah,
You'd be
everyone
like,
did
oh, I
that.
get the audio.
Yeah, it's
of
kind of
that.
fuzzy. You can
Yeah,
twist
you
the
can kinda
rabbit
see what's
ears.
going on.
Just
Yes, like-
pray, even like one little image pops up for
Yeah.
a second.
And the
just so
moaning
you
was
could see
good.
some tits.
Yeah, but the moaning was also just fine. That worked.
That's when my neighbors got. It was before we had cable, but when they got a huge satellite dish, you know, when their parents went away or when they were gone, we were looking for all the nudie channels. So that satellite dish was moving. I tell you, we were digging.
Yeah.
What can we find out in Magic Land?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it's interesting because at the time that technology was amazing, and now it's just like it's gone.
All right.
It's not gone completely; it's still there, but it's just like all right, that kind of came and went so quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's weird because they build so much stuff. Like, let's mass produce little satellites and stuff.
Yeah.
Satellite dishes. Now all these homes have satellite dishes.
They were big.
They used to be
Some
really
were
big,
Yeah, they're
didn't they?
huge. Now they're like this little square thing you can pop on your window.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
And then they're
Yeah.
just junk.
yeah.
No one needs it.
Yeah. And that was like a sign of oh man, the Haynes have some money, don't they?
Right? Yeah,
Got
that was a
giant
status
satellite
symbol.
dish
Oh,
in their
yeah.
fucking yard now.
Because you don't hide that when it's like a 12-foot
Yeah.
dish in the backyard.
Yeah, you want
See-
to put that out front.
Oh, that was so foreign to me. Like, the first time I saw satellite dishes, like I was in Florida, and there was like people who had, like I was staying with friends and family that were in a trailer, and they had it, and I was like, I associated it with trash.
Yeah, I never saw a trailer with one.
That's just it. Like I remember hearing when I was doing Whitewater once, and one of the I think it was the bus driver bringing us to where we in West Virginia. What someone said that like what the West Virginia state flower is? Satellite dish. And then you look around and you're like, that's probably pretty accurate.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it really, though?
I don't know.
No, it's just the satellite dish.
Do you
No,
know
it's a- I
the
bet
North
you it's a
Carolina
flower.
state flower?
Don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't either because nah.
Do you know the New York?
No.
Yeah. No. I don't know Minnesota's.
No, we don't retain this
No
information.
one cares about the
Yeah,
flower.
who gives a shit?
Well, I mean, I guess
Do you know the
someone-
Minnesota bird?
Yeah, the loon.
Yeah. In North
We got
Carolina's
the
a cardinal.
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
A pigeon.
I was
Yeah.
about to say it's probably just a fat ass pigeon. His New York State
Man,
bird.
I do tell you, that, like, I was in the city recently, and man, I'll try to find it. Fucking video of this fat pigeon.
The happiest pigeon.
So much
Oh
food
my god, just
there
hanging
around.
out with somebody that was just not fat, like the other skinny pigeon buddy. But man,
This one glutton of a pigeon.
so like, wow, you're good at your job, motherfucker. Finding food.
Yeah, is it just because he just eats more? Or is it
I don't know, but every once in a while,
Just got
after
the
that
genes?
one, I was looking around, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? There's a lot of fat ones around. Like for every 1 out of every 20 was like obviously
could he fly?
bigger. Didn't see him fly.
Barely.
So a lot of walking. A lot of
Takes
walking.
an
I mean,
Uber.
these fucking pigeons are probably just eating McDonald's French fries
Or
every
slices of
day,
pizza.
or anything that ends up on the streets
Yeah.
of
We're
New
not
York.
wasting pizza
Buns?
like it's nothing. All
They'll
right.
toss away a crust. The kid will I don't want the crust.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could
Pigeon
see
eat
some
the shit out of that.
lady getting a sandwich in New York. It's like, I'm just going to eat the meat and vegetables and throw the bread out.
Listen, yeah.
Here
No.
comes a pigeon.
Bread, sure. Fast food shit. Absolutely.
And that pigeon's probably got those little pigeon underlings bringing him shit too.
Man, that makes me think like if New York's still there in 1,000 years, like what are the pigeons going to look like then? Are they all going to be gigantic? Is it going to get out of hand?
I don't know, man, but it doesn't matter that they eat trash. You know what we eat the freaking what we feed these cows and we eat the beef. Like, let's not be too picky on what we eat. We should need to be eating these pigeons.
Oh, I bet the pigeons are delicious.
Yeah, we need to be.
They're
eating
chock full
the
of French
fuck
fries
out of them. Yeah, let's get them
French
fat
fried
in a
pigeon.
place.
Yeah.
Have them have some fun, and then let's kill them.
Yeah. You can probably squeeze the pigeon and oil will come out.
Yeah.
Delicious fried oil.
Man, you watch these survival shows alone and whatnot, they will eat anything.
I mean,
Unless
shit, I would
it's
too
protected.
in that situation.
Yeah,
Good
unless
God.
it's protected by law, like, hey, these are endangered, don't kill these. But
Yeah.
squirrels, whatever.
Well, I mean, squirrels. People eat squirrels.
But even things like they'll see, like, here's some kind of thing I never even saw before. Some kind of
It
little
was that bark thing that threw me. It was one of the early seasons of Alone.
eating bark.
Well, it wasn't the bark. It was something scraped off the tree or something.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then
just
that moss.
very.
They boil that moss all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, put some vinegar on it. I bet it's good.
Vinegared moss, sure.
Yeah.
You know, they have a new show, Frozen, Alive. It's Alone Frozen.
Is it Alone, actually?
Yeah.
They're
Alone
always-
Frozen.
They're always cold.
Frozen.
Shut
They
up.
never
It's
pick anywhere
Alone
warm.
Frozen. I started to watch it. I want to spoil part of it just because it happened so soon. It's so annoying. It's 6 people competing.
Okay. Where at?
Wherever it is, it's frozen. I've only watched like
Probably
part
the
of
Like
last
one
frozen from the
episode.
beginning because
Yeah.
typically in Alone they drop them off
Yes.
and they're like, okay, we got a little bit of
Yes.
a little bit of like good weather left before the
It's-
ice comes in.
50-day challenge, so it's a
Oh.
countdown, and they're starting you when it's cold.
Oh, God.
So they got to build their shelter right away.
In
In a
the
frozen-
cold, in the damp, and not necessarily frozen, but it's definitely later.
You can pick your items.
Yeah. Less. I believe there's less items.
Okay.
There's different rules. Don't quote me on anything.
I got you.
But yeah, God.
Did you want to spoil something, or are you not?
Go ahead and
do.
spoil it. I'm not
Kinda
going to
do.
watch
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Or
If
Neebs
it's
can
so
do it.
early
Are
on,
you
in
going
the
to watch it?
I mean,
Like
if you,
somebody just goes out so early. It just
It's
pisses
cold.
me
I'm
off.
out.
that happens in the regular ones.
It does.
I know.
It can,
but
yeah.
This
Somebody starts missing their kids day one,
And I hate
and
that.
they drop out.
That's the worst. It's like I'm bowing out because I missed my wife.
It's in that realm where it just made me go. And I remembered seeing this particular and this is another thing too. These people are people who have been on the show before,
Okay.
Okay.
so they're bringing back people, which makes it more annoying for me. It's like you brought back somebody that's fucking leaving this soon.
Oh yeah, that would piss me off too.
Like
probably would piss the producers off too. It's like fuck.
yeah. But anyway,
I enjoy those shows, though. I mean, it depends on the people,
it does.
but the last one I watched was a good season.
Yeah, I still have to watch those. I still have to watch them.
It's fun. I just can't. I don't like the games they do in Survivor.
I don't either.
Yeah,
know
I do.
Simon
Yeah, the
likes
gimmicky
show.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, Neebs. But I can understand why people do like it.
Yeah. And really, like, I don't know what's like some of the stuff here. I guess you can look at it as gimmicky, yeah, but man, there's like the strength competitions are really interesting because someone who's, a guy who's 220 pounds can lose to a woman who is, 5'2" and 120. And it's like, and there's a lot of puzzle games and a lot of whatever, like, I think they're so creative with it. Now, granted,
I just don't
it's
think
like
it
a
blooms in
pageantry
survival
type of
show.
thing. But
It should be a game show.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
oh no, I mean I believe it is too. But it's also a game of survival, if you will.
And I don't like
Yeah.
all the I don't know, the mind games and backstabbing each other.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah. In the meantime, we've talked about this. They all respect one another for how it works and in the game. And then those people it's such a great game because those people who you end up backstabbing end up most of the time giving you props for playing the game the way they got outplayed, and they have to vote for you. Those people who all get backstabbed end up being the final vote on who wins the whole damn thing, which is so brilliant. Like they
think
really
that's-
lay out as
I like
fucking
that.
it's
Yeah.
great. Like because you can't be that asshole. If you're that asshole that
Yeah.
You screwing everybody.
won't
It's
win.
gonna bite you in the ass.
Won't
Yeah.
never did because these people speak so fondly of all this stuff. It's really this like camaraderie thing. And again, I've only watched like maybe 5 or 6 seasons. There's 45 or 50 seasons.
God.
But
Do
like,
they do like 4 a
45
year?
seasons? Are you serious?
oh no, it's been going on for. There's a reason why. I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, and the same guys producing it the whole time. The rules changed like maybe 7 or 8 years ago, or 7 or 8 seasons ago, like a little bit to be more hardcore.
All right.
A little bit like, yeah, we don't have to give you food. Like we used to give you rice, and then we'd take away the rice. Now it's like you might go without having rice for 10 days. You don't have shelter. You didn't earn flint, so you can't make fire. And you've got to compete to survive, to be able to get the flint that's going to start your fire, to be able to, to get a tarp that's going to make you
Right.
warm,
Yeah.
or keep you dry from, the shitty whatever. So it's so good.
Do they have people eat in front of other people if they won a challenge? Like get like a
No,
frickin'
but-
prime rib and everybody has to just watch them eat it?
Order a pizza.
They do take you to like, if you win a challenge, now the strategy is like you got to pick friends and allies, and people want to break that shit down too, as a part of the game. But then you go to an island and you get a, now you get a big meal. You get to choose people who's going to come with you. You get to, now everyone's been starving, but now you go to the.
I think the other people should watch them, like the ones that
They
haven't
don't
had
do
rice
that.
for 10 days.
But now they're all strategizing. The losers strategize while the people who are celebrating strategize, and then you got to come back, and it is a bunch of information shit, but it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why people like it.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's doing just fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about Survivor.
I can get behind watching it.
Yeah.
But you got to change up the location. Survivor, Jersey.
Right. There was in Fiji. Damn
Not just
beautiful
desert.
island.
They ever do a desert one?
I'm sure they have. How have they not done a desert one?
No water.
Ser-
Just
No, they bought like, I'm pretty sure they made a lot of money and bought like islands in Fiji, and now the set is like,
Oh, so they just use the
It's in
same damn
Fiji.
island.
oh yeah, they changed the challenges and they bring back challenges, they revamp them, they do whatever, but yeah, they use islands. And
I mean, they have total control.
Yeah,
they can do whatever they want.
I,
It's
I mean,
I,
perfect.
deserts
I
are
get
cheap
that
too.
decision. It's like, yeah, let's just
It's
buy
just
an
a
island.
set.
We control everything.
Yeah, and the Islanders, I
Deserts
believe, are like part of the crew that helped like reenact, what you got to do for a challenge.
Jeez.
The native islander. Oh.
Anyway,
What are you looking at?
I watched a movie called Temple Grandin with Claire Danes.
Temple Grandin?
Yeah, it was about this lady who's on the autistic spectrum, and we were talking about something with maybe cattle earlier. We were talking about farms, something.
how much
Maybe-
earlier?
Yeah, it could have been maybe
weeks
like
ago?
10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, no, I just happened to watch that movie. So that's what I was looking at, but I don't know if I have anything good enough to talk about, really.
doesn't
Just
sound
answer
like
this
it.
question. Do you like
Oh.
Claire Danes? Do you know who she is?
She
She's
used to
great.
be on a TV show.
Yeah,
when she was
the-
young, right?
Well,
Yeah, but she's done
she was also in Homeland. Like, wasn't she the lead in Homeland?
She was the lead in Homeland.
Right.
She's
Homeland did
been-
well.
I want to say she's freaking.
Was she in that
been
show where Corky
nominated.
was her brother and he was?
I don't remember that.
No.
I'm looking her up. Claire Danes. Oh, she was in Stardust.
Was Claire Danes ever nominated for? an
I love
Academy
Stardust.
Do you?
Yeah, Stardust is a great movie.
Isn't that the one that's got like fucking?
Who was she in Stardust? Yeah, it's got Michelle Pfeiffer. as
Yeah,
a
but
witch.
no, the guy,
The guy. The
De Niro.
guy. Oh yeah, De Niro's character is great in that.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's just like this. Like when you first meet him, he's like this like violent ship captain.
and it's a
and then as-
fantasy thing, right?
Yeah, and then as time goes on, he's like, oh, he's a little more flamboyant than we all thought. This is fun.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
Chinese favorite movie, and
Stardust is.
Henry Cavill's in it as well.
Oh, okay.
How old was he?
He's a baby. He's the rival love interest.
Little
Oh, really?
boo-boos.
The pompous,
Oh.
arrogant guy who doesn't deserve the girl. Or
Yeah.
Well, baby.
Little boo boo.
I mean, probably like
You mean
22.
okay?
Yeah.
Never seen a pompous baby.
Well,
He just
Yeah,
meant young, not a
They're
baby.
not aware enough to be pompous.
yeah.
But I happen to be a fan of hers, and I forget what got me to watch it, but
She has red hair, right?
If you can.
yeah, I
Pictures
don't
I'm
know.
seeing, it's a blonde, but-
blondish,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe strawberry blonde at times. Who knows? But yeah, Homeland was really good. But it was about a lady who was on the spectrum, and I guess kind of revolutionized the the cattle industry, and I guess like feeding them into the getting processed into these, I guess, ranches who end up processing them to getting big or whatever it is. But it was just a very interesting story.
Okay.
This is Homeland that you're
No,
talking
this
about?
was a movie, Temple Grandin.
Because I was reading the description for Homeland, and I was like, this does not
sound
match.
It was based on a true story.
All right, gotcha.
You can see this lady, Temple Grandin. She's done like TED Talks on she's an older lady, and she was, I guess, pretty high functioning autistic.
Gotcha.
Anyway, good enough, interesting enough story where Claire Danes was like, "I'm gonna play you in a movie, bitch."
Yeah, I
And
haven't
she was
worked in a
like,
while.
Thanks.
It kind of reminds me, I watched that one, I think I told you guys about it, Dinner in America.
Yeah, which you
And-
loved.
Yeah, I loved it. But it's about a punk rocker and this girl who's probably on the spectrum and like them coming together. And it's like a cute little love story.
Oh,
Yeah, and I usually don't like rom-coms, but this is a
Worked.
solid rom-com.
that
yeah.
was good. Oh, and by the way, this Temple Grandin, this is an old movie from 2010.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just happened to look at. I was bored and sick. But is the movie you're talking about? That was reasonably.
That was like 2022, so yeah. I think
reasonably
it
new,
got
yeah.
fucked by COVID. It's like it came out. I want to say, I could be wrong on this. Let me double check. I want to say Ben Stiller might be the producer or director.
I've always been a fan of his. At least more of a fan than not. I'm sure some of his stuff. Like,
I love that Walter Mitty. Walter Mitty. Is that
yeah.
it?
Secret Life of
Secret Life.
Yeah, it was good.
That's less of a comedy.
Yeah,
It's great though.
it was good. I enjoyed it.
Do you remember when you used to watch him in Saturday Night Live? Did you watch Saturday Night Live when he was on it the short little time?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was a cast member for probably, it might have been just one season, but maybe two.
Yeah,
But,
I remember he had his own show, like sketches and stuff.
Yeah, that was on.
The Ben Stiller show.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Ben Stiller, he did not direct this. He was a producer. It was directed by a guy named Adam Reimer.
Okay.
Reimer? He directed and wrote it. And yeah, highly recommend.
Okay.
I was
you go.
surprised by it.
Did I tell you guys how many shark teeth we got this last time?
So, did you talk about this in the last podcast?
Not this last
All right, so
booty.
Does
Tell
everyone
us
know what
the
you're talking
first-
about?
Tell us the
There's
first
a,
number.
Just real quick, there's a place called Shark Tooth Island that's not, I mean, it's just outside of Wilmington a little bit.
It's kind of near the ports a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's not a long kayak ride. Like it probably
Yeah.
takes 10, 15 minutes.
It's
Okay.
It's on the Cape Fear River.
Yeah, I guess it was an island that was like dredged over 100 years, something like that. But like the tide rises and stuff, so it gets replenished with shark teeth. And we're usually out there for 3 hours, 2.5 hours after, given the travel back and forth. In this last session, I think we got 104 teeth.
Man,
And like we're even throwing back ones that aren't big enough to
You've gotten to that point. Like,
kind of, yeah. Yeah. It's insane.
and now
It's
you just
so
have
fun.
a bowl of teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are
you
you
just-
doing? So that's
Just got a bowl of teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. And if we keep on going,
Oh, yeah. It's
when's enough? When's enough?
you always want the bigger, better tooth.
Will
Yeah,
never
so
be
you can
enough.
start filtering through, giving like these teeth to like
I will do something with them.
other people.
I don't. No.
Me?
No, I don't.
You can give me some teeth.
I want you to bring.
on,
I
come
want
on,
you to bring in like 10 of your like most like the best teeth.
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
see these things.
I want to
You
see
keep
some
talking
teeth.
about 'em.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring some teeth in.
Okay.
We can have another show and tell. I want some teeth. Damn it.
It's so
I'll
creepy.
show you some
Bring some
teeth.
teeth
Yeah,
in.
bring some- I mean, like, is it the black ones? The black
Yeah,
teeth.
those are
they're-
old.
They're 9 to 10 million years old.
I still don't really
Yeah.
believe that.
Well, because you don't
Why?
believe science.
Exactly. Science.
What is
How old's
science?
Jesus? That
When's
was
science ever
he
been
made.
right?
I think we know.
Okay.
Now, what
Yeah.
happens when you're like, okay, this bowl of teeth's been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with
What
this
are you
bowl
gonna
of
do with
teeth?
it?
Well, it's not a big space taker.
Are you going to just throw it away?
It'll transfer to. I don't know.
You should take it back to
Ooh.
the ocean, put it where you got it.
Or you break them up and you
Maybe.
can try to snort it and see if you can somehow get like the essence
You
of
have
the
two
shark.
options.
You
in this
sell
la-
that shit to the Japanese.
Ooh.
They
In
might
this
buy it.
last booty, there was a rock formed around a tooth that was a fairly decent sized tooth, and I kept it. I was like, I'm gonna try to be an archaeologist and break that out of there. I did successfully. Didn't break the tooth.
Look at you.
That was a lot of fun. Just with a
made it
That
hammer
makes me
and a-
want to go to that island and break rocks.
You can make a documentary
Or are there
about
more
that
teeth in the
fucking
rocks?
Maybe.
That would be a great documentary.
That would
Simon.
be.
What?
Fucking
Just
I
about
could do
you
like 5
finding
minutes.
that thing and how you.
7-minute documentary about how you found it, how you were like,
Grab
I'm
the
gonna
flathead
fucking
screwdriver.
I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna fucking.
hammer.
We decided to do it.
I'd like to see it be at least 45 minutes.
I mean, we
A lot
could
of
do that.
backstory, family
You
interviews.
got to interview people and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Picking the right tool at Lowe's. There's a process, man. There's a process. If we're gonna get this
Documentaries of-
fucking tooth
We're
out of it.
reenacting this, though. We know how it happened.
I'm telling
we
you, man.
faking it. Okay, you want to fake it?
You guys should join us sometime. It's fun.
I'd love to, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice
that.
little. I don't know. Bring some beverages out there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go there, have a drink, dig for shark teeth.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any home, though.
No, I just throw them right back and go, that was
Yeah,
fun.
I'd be like, oh, that's neat.
All right, well,
There's a
Simon
billion
will
of
take
these.
them.
No, I've held black. I never found them, but I just didn't know that the black ones were that old.
Yeah, apparently they are.
Lies.
Apparently. A minute ago, you were like,
Yeah, I
this
know.
is a fact.
You know what? Do I need to ask? We'll end it on chat's answer.
Oh, you want to ask GPT?
Of course I do.
Do it.
Ooh, man.
His best
Simon
friend.
and ChatGPT been getting real close lately.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like they're,
I ask it's all my very basic questions.
Sure. And you have it write songs and stuff.
you can look at your history and tell us some of the questions you asked.
Just ask this question. Close it on that. 'Cause I got to
Right.
leave for a little appointment.
Sharks' teeth turn black when they become fossilized. This process can take thousands to millions of years. The black color results from the minerals in the surrounding sediment replacing the original organic material of the tooth. The exact age of fossilized shark tooth can vary widely depending on the specific geological conditions and time periods involved.
Yeah.
So they're probably black because of the polluted Cape Fear River.
It could be. That could just be snot.
It says 10,000 to 10,000 to 15 million years or older, maybe.
That's a gap right
range.
there.
That's a big ass
What is
gap.
it?
A very
Yeah.
large gap.
All
How
right.
come chat doesn't talk back to you? Doesn't he usually read it back?
I think you got to pick a voice, and you
Oh.
got to do that.
You can pick
Okay.
my voice.
Oh,
Well, you want to hear
So
my voice
dirty to
answering your
me.
questions every day?
yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, hey, thank you for being here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget, we got two things. We forgot to talk about the Xidax giveaway.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Xidax PC giveaway. Boom.
Yep, there's a Xidax PC giveaway. There's a link below, right there beside the Party in Dallas link.
Yeah.
And enter it. You can win a Xidax.
And make sure you start making those Halloween plans with us.
Hope to
Yep.
see you there.
I'm going to dress as a pervert zombie. Or just a zombie.